Hey, welcome back YouTubers to another hashtag TTH review. This isn't an unboxing. As you will recall, this set was already unboxed a while back and I showed you everything that was in it, and now I thought of bringing up part 2, the finished main terrain product. So before we dive in, guys, I'd just like to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel so far and following my videos. Yes, this video was put out nearly a year ago, but as we know, Rome wasn't built in a day and things take time. I am one away from 100 subscribers, and hopefully after this video I will reach 100 subscribers. I'm so pleased, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support and the views and all the feedback so far on the various videos I've done. So let's dive into it. This was the Italeri Battle of Berlin, the Reichstag set, the latest set they have come out with. I am very impressed with this set. When one of my previous videos, when I did the unboxing of this set and showed you what was in it, the various models and figures, and then of course the main focal point of the set, which is why people are going nuts about it, the ones who enjoy these terrain battle sets, was this big chunk of terrain right here. It took me, I was very determined to get it done, so it took me about couple of hours one night to put it together. It is completely glued. It comes in sections, so let me talk you through it. So it comes in sections. So basically this is one section, that's this piece, middle piece here is a section, this whole piece here, middle, another, and then another. I glued them together because this is going to go on one terrain base. Not going to be very big. As you can see, this piece is huge as it is. I mean, there's my hand for 1 in 72 scale. I don't know if this is properly 172 scale. 1 in 72, it could be. I'm not 100% with scales, but I put some figures on it and they do fit. So yeah, I mean, first thoughts, huge piece of terrain. I've been doing these Italeri box sets for a long time. I've done nearly all of them apart from some of the recent ones, I think, due to shipping and that's because of COVID, they haven't reached the country I'm in yet, unfortunately. Will I do them? I'm talking about the Stalingrad one, which is really cool with that big factory building you get, the Pegasus Bridge one, and the medieval, the 100 Years War, which is one I would like to get at some point. So yeah, this one luckily came into the country, and I had been waiting for. I'd actually been waiting for them to bring out something like this. What I mean by that is, when I did the Italeri Battle of Berlin, I said to myself they should do something about the Reichstag. I mean, it was one of the final battles, well, yeah, one of the last battles of Berlin, the last strong point. And we all know the famous photo of the Russians waving the red flag on top of here. So yeah, it is a very, if you're going to go for the set, I'd just like to get you an idea, give you guys an idea on the sheer size of this piece of terrain. I mean, it is unbelievably big. Very beautifully made. Can't wait to throw some paint on it and just to see it on its diorama base with the craters and the Russians running towards it and the tanks. It's going to look really cool. I'm going to definitely do something for behind you, maybe add some more rubble. What's nice is it's giving you ideas to put troops in there and stuff like that. Let's see if we can move it. So yeah, it is enormous for the scale. I have a mate actually who's really into the Second World War, and he said to me, "Where's the rest of it?" And I said, "Well, okay, this is just the front piece. I mean, if you really want the whole Reichstag, I mean, this is just, as I said, the front. You're still missing the dome and the other pieces, and it would be a massive model if it was indeed completed. But still, this is perfect." And then, of course, here's a little tank in 1 in 72 scale to show you the scale of and the size of this. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know if that gives you guys an idea on the sheer size of this build. In terms of putting it together, there are a few pieces that are very time consuming. When you first see it, I saw a few guys posting this on some of the groups on Facebook. it does look very intimidating. Like when you see pieces like this, or the columns, or these pieces, you say to yourself, am I going to have to go and put all of this together? Which is part of the fun, but actually not. It's actually quite straightforward. Like these columns, they slot into each other. There's a lot of very big pieces for this. And then this is all one piece, these windows, and that they're layered to give it the thickness. The stairs are these little crooked pieces that go together. You're going to need to use glue when you're building this, obviously. I did use glue. Every time I completed a piece, I would layer it with some wood glue and water to let it set. Otherwise, in particular, the one I picked, this set off the shelf, a lot of the pieces were very loose. So they went together very nicely, but you needed to glue them to reinforce them. But other than that, I am thoroughly impressed with this set. It is, I mean, I've still got the miniatures to paint. I've done the Flak 88 that comes with the set. And then, of course, you can add your own details to what was outside here at the entrance, the remnants of other little structures and rubble. And so, yeah, it is going to be a lot of fun doing this diorama. I will get time to do it, and when I do it, I will definitely do videos and updates on it. Yes, this video is a bit jumbled. I got so excited when I finished this and put it on on this display cabinet. It's just such an amazing piece to look at. And it isn't even painted yet, as I said. So definitely going to have a lot of fun painting it. I know it wasn't 100% accurate, but I think what I might do is find myself a few more kits of anti-aircraft guns and maybe put them up here just to add to it. I know they weren't, but just to see. I've got a few extra tanks lying around, so yeah, but this is pretty much going to be the idea of it. I'm going to get a base, fill it with some foam, make craters and everything like that. So yeah, those of you who followed my other diorama builds, and those of you who are following me on my Tabletop Hobbies Terrain Technician group, you will get more feedback of this. As you know, I do still have the D-Day board that I'm currently working on. Unfortunately, because of work and everything that is taking up a lot of my time. So yeah, this is going to be my most recent video, and then there will definitely be more later on. Yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say. As I said, in terms of building, it looks intimidating. It really isn't. There's a lot of pieces. It is time consuming, but it is a lot of fun. The models that come with it, these are these Italeri snap together kits, so they're very easy to put together. The Flak 88's a little more trickier with the pieces, but all in all very good. They give you a decent amount of figures for the set. And yeah, once again, as I said, there's my hand, there's the terrain. It is huge. As always, guys, I thank you for following my channel and my videos. As I said, I know there isn't a lot of animation and fireworks, but they are very, very basic, informative videos to give you an idea of what you will be getting if you follow these types of sets and what I do as a terrain enthusiast. And when I saw this set and I saw what you get in it, I thought, definitely going to happen. But as always, I thank you guys for following and supporting the channel. As always, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a comment and feedback on what you think. As always, thanks guys, have a good one.